that beat, jump back, 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 back. Pop locks on contact, static, track, track, track. To that beat, jump back, 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 back. Pop locks on contact, static, track, track, track. Move that, to that beat, jump back, back, back. Pop locks on contact, track, 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 track.
What's going on, everybody? We just got done, wrapped up chest training, 10 days out. You guys saw it here at the Muscle Factory. Nothing fancy at this point. We are sitting right now about a week and a half, like I said, 10 days out from the 2015 John Lindsay NPC USA's. Really excited and pumped up. That it's almost here. This is the home stretch, as bodybuilders like to call it. It's been a long journey, and this is when it's always, it's fun because you see all the hard work, and now you see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's that much easier to push. Not saying it's easy. These last few weeks are the hardest part, in my opinion, of bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is a very hard sport, and the biggest thing these last few weeks is the mental aspect of it all. So, you got to be strong-minded and stay focused and not get ahead of yourself, and think too much in the future. So, even sitting 10 days out and the show's right around the corner, I'm still thinking about today and what I got to do today, not about what's going to come tomorrow. So, you guys see, we went through a pretty good little chest workout. This week I'm trying to push a little bit, not heavy or anything like that, just keep a little bit more emphasis on pushing a little bit more weight, because this is my first prep with the Aceto. I don't know exactly how it's going to work with my training, but we'll probably pull back from killing it every day as far as going max with the weight and stuff. So this could very well be one of my, if not final, the second to final full chest day. I'll obviously hit chest again, but maybe not the full volume and weight wise portion of the workout. So we just left the gym, took some posing pictures, pretty much posing almost every day, 2 or 3 times a day, sending him pictures. And so we send him off pictures, and then he'll get back to me with the instruction of what to do for the rest of the day as far as my diet. If I have another session of cardio tonight, I had some cardio this morning, nothing too wild, some stairs. So yeah, so 10 days out, and getting excited, get on stage, and I appreciate everyone's support. And it's not me getting up on stage. There's so much more to it than goes into it than that. I know there's so many people that have been supporting me and helping me along the way, and so it's more like everyone's getting on stage with me. So I'm really looking forward to representing Blackstone Prime, all my wonderful sponsors, Cardillo, Lockout Supplements. It's gonna be awesome to be out in Vegas here in next week and fly out in 7 days from tomorrow, a week from tomorrow, so it's getting close. But for this week's episode, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and follow along as we close out the road and see how things play out in Vegas. But as for Cody Montgomery, Prime Nutrition, Blackstone Labs, and Project Next Level, this is a wrap, and I will see you guys next week.